Hey guys, Nick Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to a new movie going experience. Today I'm going to take you guys with me once more to the CMX Theatres located at the Dolphin Mall here in Doral, Miami. And I have to be honest, this is a movie that I saw the trailer on the previews of one of the movies that I went to see, and it kind of caught my attention because it was like a body horror movie, but I didn't think that I was going to catch it while it was going to be airing on the movie theater. Now, what ended up happening is that July was a super busy month of movie goings for me. A lot of big blockbusters. I even catch myself in the I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise, so I could have seen the remake at the big screen. And because I've been spending a lot of money at the theaters, I reached the 500 points that I needed it to get either a free movie ticket or $5 off of my next food purchase. I'm honestly always getting the free movie ticket because you can get any kind of movie ticket, IMAX, D-Box experience, whatever you like. So it's been a crazy week for me at work, and I decided to get this Tuesday to get myself into the movie theater and to enjoy with this movie that is called Together. Now, the last time that I went to the movie theater, maybe this is not the timeline that you guys are seeing the videos while I'm posting them. The last movie that I was watching at the movie theater was Fantastic Four on IMAX, and I saw that they already had a banner in place for this movie called Together. The trailer looks of a horror movie that is going to be kind of uncomfortable because I think it's kind of about a couple that start to witness stranger scenes, and basically their bodies start to interconnect with each other. And again, the trailer looks super gross, so the movie has to be on some of that level. But the vlog is going to have the same dynamic as usual. I will take you guys with me to the Dolphin Mall, show you guys how the theater is looking out these days, and at the very end of this video I'm going to be giving you guys my honest review about this movie. If I love it, if I hate it, I always try to be as honest as I can, and this is my opinion. You can love the movie or you can hate it. That's on everybody's right to do once you watch a movie. But I have printed right here the information. So Together is a 2025 film, and I have the banner but it printed on black and white so you guys are not able to see, but that's kind of like the cover right there. Together, special screening July 21st. I know it premiered already on some theaters, but mine it premiered in the actual day that it was announced to be premiering. Now, Together is a 2025 supernatural body horror film written and directed by Michael Shanks in his directorial debut. The film stars real-life married actors Dave Franco and Alison Brie as a couple who move to the countryside but find themselves encountering a mysterious force that horrifically causes changes in their bodies. Together premiered at the 2025 Sundance Film Festival on January 26 of 2025 and is scheduled to be released in the United States by Neon on July 30 of 2025 and in Australia by Kismet Movies on July 31st. So again, this is a Tuesday going experience. I usually do not go on Tuesdays, even though the tickets are always on sale on Tuesdays. But again, it's been a stressful week and I need this. I have the presentation tomorrow at 7 p.m. So it gives me time to get out of work, come to the house, take a quick shower, and then take you guys with me to the movie theaters. But anyways, for me it's going to be an extra day, but I will see you guys in a second at the Dolphin Mall. Okay, guys, so I did my best to post this cinema blog experience review as quickly as I could on the channel, but it might been a few weeks since I actually saw the movie in theaters. So this one, the pre-order tickets got basically available for a Tuesday, which is not the usual date that I go to movie theaters, and I'm honestly not a huge horror fan, but this one I have to say that I enjoy it. Now, my experience watching the new horror movie together. Okay, guys, so first of all, I went into a Tuesday movie showing, and usually on Tuesday, movie tickets are less expensive on most movie theaters, but I got the pleasure of watching this one for free since I am a CMX Theatres member. Now, for the CMX Theatre member, I was missing just one more food purchase to become a diamond tier. And I completed the purchase, and guys, now today I don't know why I received a free movie ticket, but I also became a diamond basically rewards member, and now every 5 tickets that I buy they give me an extra one for free. I will get $20 coupon on my birthday, a free ticket on my birthday, and also on my anniversary. I will get a lot of points for food purchases, so it's the cinema that is closest to my house, and honestly I've been having a great experience going there because I've been able to see at the big screen lots and lots of movies for free. And also I think on Wednesday I can get 3 online tickets for $7 each. Now I'm not sure if IMAX or things like that, but I do know for free tickets you can go to any experience that you would like. Now as soon as I got to the parking lot, I could tell that the mall was packed because usually at that entrance there is not a lot of cars right there, so if you have a little bit of an issue to find a parking spot, there is a lot of customers inside the mall. So I head to the movie theater. I kind of recorded at the posters. I was a little bit late, which is not my usual schedule. I always try to get as early as I can so I can record inside the movie theater, the new banners, posters, and things like that. But I head to the screen. I printed my free movie ticket. I got inside, and basically almost every single detail was the same as when I went to see Fantastic Fours on IMAX. Now, the new main banner at the lobby was the Freakier Friday, which I'm going to watch next Wednesday with my mom. And they still have the Fantastic Four banner, they had the Superman big logo banner, they still have How to Train Your Dragon, F1, but for the movie together, which I also already saw it when F1 came out, they had a banner with the movie poster. Now the poster was still on the inside and I was able to locate it on the inside. The poster, it's about the couple sharing a kiss and their lips sticking together. And then guys, I head to my food stand so I could get there is this ice cream bits that I've been getting, and I'm also been getting cookie dough. So I head to my movie theater experience. This one was a regular showing, not a special showings or anything like it. And the movie had an approximate runtime of only an hour and 36 minutes. Now, I'm not a huge horror fan, so I was kind of surprised when I saw that a lot of people were showing in. My movie theater was almost full, and I went on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. So not a lot of people go to the movie theaters on weekdays. So I was kind of surprised that it was a full room of people. Now, since this is a horror movie, there were a lot of teenagers, and there was this moment where the teenagers keep speaking to the movie. When something happened, they will laugh, and I know for a lot of people this basically it's something that it gets them annoying. I'm usually the kind of guy that I'm just like, I try to enjoy the movie, but I also understand that I'm sharing room with more people. Like, I wouldn't be texting on my phone or doing things like that. For example, sometimes I try to catch a few clips of the movie so I can create reels and I can create the video for YouTube. So I always try to get at the very beginning rows, at the very top rows, so I don't have nobody behind me. But I try to be respectful when I'm eating food. I'm trying not to make a lot of noises because I do know a lot of people like to enjoy the movie of like silence and just hearing whatever is happening on the movie. It was so bad that almost at the end, a guy literally said the F word to them, and he's like, "Can you guys please shut up?" And it was kind of annoying, but the teenagers were like, "Yeah, yeah, bro, I got you, I got you." So it was kind of an unrealistic moment. But anyways, guys, going into the movie, I thought it was going to be more uncomfortable to watch because it was described as a horror body movie. I know the substance is also, it also has horror scenes, and I know a lot of people will tell me that this make you feel uncomfortable. Since I'm so into making of movies and things like that, these are not scenes that get to me like, oh my god, they're getting like whatever happens. I'm just like, I know it's effects, I know it's suits, I know how things get created, and I didn't felt it at something at some point of the movie that it was just like disgusting. Now there is a little nudity involved, which I know some people like to know ahead of watching the movie. There is like a nudity, some kind of nudity scene on the movie, so be prepared for that if you're watching. But guys, this was like the no spoiler part. Now I'm going to be talking more in detail about the movie and what do I think about it, so this one will have spoilers on it. Now the movie together is basically about a couple that is planning to move to a new city. Now the guy is kind of want to be a rock star, and the girl is more of like a responsible person, so she get on her knees and ask him if he wants to spend the whole rest of their life with her. The guy kind of freaks out, but eventually he says yes, and they move to this little town. Now when they move to the town, the guy is just basically at the house trying to get gigs, because again he wants to follow his dream of being a musician, and she starts working at the local school. Now she meets a professor at the local school that seems to be super nice to her and tells her that they're going to be neighbors, and tells her that the house is surrounded by beautiful trails that they should take over soon. Now they go on a trail, they see kind of like these, oh my god, what's the name of this thing? Bells with signs on it, and they fell into a hole in the ground. When they fell there, they spend the night there, they start taking wine before they're able to escape. But next morning when they wake up, and this is the first time that something is not right, their foods are stuck together, and for them to be able to separate themselves, it hurts them, and of course it leaves them kind of like a little scar. Now next day they're able to get out of the cave, and once they get to the house, the girl takes a shower and asks the boyfriend if he can massage her. While he's doing the massage, something gets to him, and he's trying to get his fingers inside her. Of course this hurts her, and she's like, hey, take a shower, let me go out for a second. When he's in the shower and she's getting away from him, he starts to feel like bad things, and again a lot of things happen. Now to this moment we know something bad is going on, but I love that first of all this is a real life couple, and they do an amazing job playing these characters. I love that they gave us time to kind of basically understand what is going on with this couple, how she is and how he is, and what's the point of their relationship right now in present day. And it kind of gave us time to understand the frustrations of what's going on, and the understanding of be like, hey, you're going crazy. He explained to her a creepy situation with his mom when he was growing up, and again things like this continues to happen. There is details on the movie that let you more context into what the characters are going through and what they're experimenting. On the horror side, it is a horror movie, but I never felt like super afraid, or like I didn't have a lot of jump scares, which usually for these movies are normal for you to see. But anyways, he starts taking pills, and by taking pills he realized that when the mind is tired, that's when the body is trying to take over. So they got something in the cave, and we discover that in these towns weird things are happening, and the bodies are trying to basically connect together so they can be only one being. There is a moment that he's going on a gig and she's like, hey, take your time, because the night before he was swallowing all her hair. And when he's trying to leave for the train, something pushes him to get to her. And when he gets to her, they have sex at the restrooms. And that's when the nudity happens. We kind of see a moment where they're not able to get apart from themselves. Now, the movie continues, and when he explained to her, hey, this is what's going on, of course, she doesn't believe him, asks him to get some space between them, and at night, bodies wake up and they get their hands connected. Now, they're able to take the connection out, and when she starts to investigate a little bit more, she finds out that the neighbor knew all the time, and the neighbor passed through this situation with his partner, and they became one person. Of course, this is not what she wants to her life, and the guy goes into the cave and he also finds out kind of like about this, and finds a couple that got missing and how the bodies, and this is like the disgusting body horror, how the bodies got together. Now, when they get back to the house, the only way of letting this not happen is for one of them to die. She had a big cut because of the neighbor, but he decides that he wants to protect her and merge his hands with her. By this happening, they accept their future. They're like, hey, we love each other, and they connect bodies together. This is the part of the movie that maybe it's not so easy to watch for a lot of people, but we get to see the scene where the bodies are getting inside one each other. Now, some time passed. There was a joke about what happens to your social media last post when you die, and we kind of get to see the post. The parents come to the house because they were invited, and there is two plates at the table, making us think that even if they merge, they can be two separate persons. But when somebody opens the door, it's the merge of the guy with the girl. Now, the ending was kind of like WTF for me. Again, I enjoy it. It makes sense for the kind of movie, but the ending was kind of like I was expecting that they would have found a solution to avoid having the bodies merged together. Now, when we got out of the movie theater, I saw a lot of reactions and people telling like I thought it was going to be more creepier. So that doesn't do a job. Like, they take time to develop the story to make you understand what goes on with the couple, and then they go with all this horror and things like this, and they make the ultimate sacrifice to be forever eternal, just one being with same connections and things like that. So the story, it's original for a movie. I love seeing original stories, even though I did saw that was something going on that maybe the story was from somebody else, but I never read something else about it. I think the actors do a great job on this role, and I also love that it's only an hour and 36 minutes. I keep saying this, but not every single movie needs to be 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. So for me, it was an entertaining horror movie that out of 10 stars, I want to say that I give it 7 stars. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and see it. I don't know how long this one is going to last at movie theaters, but again, I did enjoy it, and for free, even better. But the next one that I'm going to be seeing, and probably even the vlog is already on the channel, I'm going to be watching Freakier Friday with my mom on Wednesday at an early screening, which I'm super excited for. Guys, I try to be as organized with how I post the videos as I can, but sometimes I try to prioritize like physical media new releases. Like when I do complete physical media, guys, I try to put them as quickly as I can to share with you every single detail. So I'm trying my best, and I promise to be more organized. I will try also my best to put the videos as close as the release date as I can. But one of the mistakes that I made when I was early YouTuber, I was sometimes posting even 3 videos on the same day, and then going weeks without posting more than 1 video. So I'm trying also my best to post a video every single day, and it's time consuming, it's time demanding, but I'm following my dreams. I love doing these kind of things for YouTube. But anyways, guys, if you have seen the movie together, I would love to know in the comments what are your opinions about it. If you loved it, if you hate it, I just gave you my review, and I hope you give me yours on the comments. But anyways, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.